Are you ready to make your mojo bag? Are you ready to make your mojo bag? Welcome to Wealth Witchery Day 4. I'm your hostess with the mostest, the enchantress, the Christian witch, Reverend Valerie Love, also known as the divine midwife of soul destiny. If you are not on soul purpose or soul destiny, then you absolutely want to join us in money magic. So today, yes, there is oil on my mojo bag. Let me take a little bit of this out. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Come on in. This is day 4. I already anointed my head this morning, but I'm gonna put some more on. Can you ever be too anointed? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Wealth Witchery Day 4. And this is 5 spells for what? For you as a heart centered entrepreneur, a business person, a person who is building an empire, to enchant your empire for what? High profits, much higher profits, much higher profits, much higher profits. Daily profits. Today we got one for daily, 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 like manna from heaven. And to attract to yourself the perfect dream customers and clients who are ready to pay you, who love working with you, who grow as they invest in you, who learn as they work with you, who absolutely expand in consciousness as a result of working with you. Yay! That's what wealth witchery is. Now, we are going to go on screen share because we're going to dive into spell number 4. If, how you loving, how you loving, how you loving, everyone, come on in, come on in. If you do not have spells number, yeah, I'm working with some hair I bought. While I was in New Orleans, I bought some hair while I was in New Orleans. And I like it. I like this hair that I bought while I was in New Orleans. I bought a couple of hairs while I was there. There's 1,000 women inside of me. Hey, you never know which one you're going to get. Now, what we have done thus far, hey, Queen Bee, how you loving, how you loving? What we have done thus far is you have spell number 1. You have spell number 1 to enchant your entire empire. It integrates candle magic and sigil magic. Spell number 3 is the release, and that was integrating the river, the natural elements that we all can participate in and with for our highest good. We did that yesterday. Today, we're going to morph into yet another magical element, and that is the mojo bag. The Some call it a mojo bag, a magic purse, whatever you desire to call it. That's what you're creating today in this spell. All right. Oh, hey, Estrella Luna, how you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Let's go on screen share. I love you all for showing up every single day. Oh, before we go on screen share, there's something I want to let you know. Money Magic, where we work together in an incredible container, a membership of, I mean, some of the most gifted, powerful visionaries, thought leaders, healers, holistic healers, coaches on the planet. That's why I get to work within Money Magic. We work together to move you through 12 portals. And the 12 portals of money magic enable you to set up your business that is a heart centered business, that is a business based on your purpose. Now, what other people want from you, what you are bringing forth into the world is your artistry, and to create 5-figure months and beyond with the system. Money magic is a system. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're kind of doing it on your own, you're kind of trying to figure it out, you're watching a bunch of YouTube videos, you haven't found that community for you yet, this is it, because you're watching this. So this must be for you. I'm going to show you money magic as well. All right, let's go on screen share. And I tell you that about money magic because, one moment, I tell you that because, because the Badass Sanctum, also an incredible member of Money Magic. I tell you that because the doors for Money Magic are closing soon, and there will only be a wait list until we open again. Okay, so the doors of Money Magic are closing very soon. So you want to get in before the doors close. Otherwise, it'll be a wait list until we open the doors again. Let's go, because we don't just herd a lot of people into Money Magic. That's not what I do in my coaching programs. I like to know who I'm working with. I like to work with our people. I like to see people get results. And I don't have a herd mentality. Let's go, because each person is a unique expression of the infinite source. Hey, Lil Rose, thank you so much. Cree, is that Cree? Hi. Cree, I was on Facebook today and I saw that you were live and I was like, oh, there's Cree. You know how much I love you, Cree. You know how much I love you. And if you don't know how much I love you, I'm going to tell you right now, I love you, girl. I love you, woman, goddess. Cree is a powerful healer, a powerful healer. Now, before I show you the spell for the day, over $1,000 a day, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna anoint and charge this mojo bag for over $1,000 a day, and you're gonna carry it around with you. Before I show you this spell for the day, I want to show you something in Money Magic. So this is Money Magic. So when you join Money Magic, when you first arrive at Money Magic, you're going to see this. This is a masterclass that you can watch that tells you all about Money Magic even before you start. And when you join Money Magic, you are going to be able to access my wealth, my absolute the incredible wealth workshops that I have done that now other people don't have access to. If you weren't with us in the wealth workshop and got it by the time the wealth workshop ended, no one has access to those. So you get access to exclusive complete courses within Money Magic as a member of Money Magic. The 12 portals of Money Magic are in this video. So, how do you get to this page? Go ahead and put your name and email address in below at the link below this video, and I will send you a link to Money Magic so you can hop in before doors close. I have the date and all of that in the email that you will receive. Now, once you're in Money Magic, you are going to see that you have access to the classroom. Can you believe it? And this classroom is continuing to grow. As you can see, all of these are in draft mode. Our staff, our team members are working to fill in all of the master classes here. So soon, you will only, all the master classes that are at valerielove.com/classes. This I call the Infinite Wealth Library. Soon, all of this will be going away and you'll only be able to access them inside of Money Magic. Some of them will be no charge and some of the courses will be a charge. So I just want to let you know that soon the only ones to be able to access this will be clients of Money Magic. Also, only Money Magic clients can access private sessions with me. Only Money Magic clients. Now, when you go to Money Magic, if and this is the community where we converse and ask questions and talk and share and talk and blah 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 blah. That's where we connect. We connect. We connect. We connect. Okay. And on the calendar is where all of our different events occur that are in Money Magic, along with the link to you to each of the events, different Zoom links to each of the events. So I wanted to show you Money Magic before we go to our spell for the day, because in this round, Money Magic closes at 11:59 p.m. on the date that's in the email. And if you're not in by then, you'll have to go on a waiting list until we open the doors again, which I do not know the date that will open the doors again. And you'll miss out on the opportunity to make money now, because I like people making money now rather than waiting. Spell number 4, over $1,000 a day. Here is the list of supplies and ingredients that you're going to use. Remember, when you put your name and email address in below under this vid, you're going to get this. You're going to get access to it. So you don't have to worry about keeping up, writing everything down. Let me give it all to you. I already did the work. You just receive it and do it, right? I didn't do the work. I didn't do the magic work for you. I did the magic work for myself. I documented it and then I hand it off to you so you could do your own magical work. Yes, yes. All right, these are the supplies. So you're going to get a green felt bag. You can do gold as well. You want a mojo bag, okay? You're going to get a bay leaf. You're going to get cinnamon. As you can see, cinnamon and fenugreek seeds have been in every one except day 3. It was in day 1, day 2, and spell 4. Why? Cinnamon, prosperity, money drawing. You can dash cinnamon at your front door, the powder, to bring money in your front door. Witches have used cinnamon for eons. Money drawing. And fenugreek. Sprinkle this fenugreek seeds around the entire perimeter of your home. If you live in an apartment complex, walk the entire building and sprinkle fenugreek seeds. No one will be mad. If you want to go around the entire apartment complex and put fenugreek seeds, your condo building, your land, encircle it with fenugreek seeds. You can't do too much fenugreek. Plus, it's natural. It's on the ground. It's natural. It is doing work according to your intention. This one, you're also going to get crystals because we want you to put crystals in your mojo bag. So you can do pyrite, which is like gold money drawing. I love pyrite. Citrine, tiger's eye. Or if you are really inspired to jade, malachite, those would go well too, and a purple pen. Now, of course, you're going to do all the things that we always do before magic. Cleanse, 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 cleanse. Let me say it again. Cleanse. Clear your energy. Clear, clear, clear. Clear your space. Clear, clear, clear. And you are going to sit down and then you are going to meditate. All of these, you want to bring the mind to stillness. You are connecting with the infinite source within. You are connected. You are in the infinite source. The infinite source is in you. Do not practice magic from a place of separation. That's not Christ's Christian witchcraft, because Christ said, I and the Father are one. Come into your oneness. That is what your meditation is going to do. It's going to align you with the infinite source. Then you're going to take power from the inner source that is all, that is God. No sky daddies around here. Now, after you meditate, you're going to bring forth the bay leaf and you're going to speak. I love bay leaves. Sometimes I burn them, I write on them, I burn them. You can use them for a multitude of purposes. You're going to hold the bay leaf to your mouth. In this spell, you are not burning the bay leaf. In this spell, you are charging and enchanting the bay leaf. And you are speaking to the bay leaf and you're making it. This bag is sort of like an amulet and a talisman at the same time. An amulet and a talisman are not the same things. I'll tell you more about that in the deep dive after this conversation. So go ahead if you want to be in the deep dive with us and put your name and email address below this vid and you can be in the deep dive with us. The bay leaf, you're charging the bay leaf with your breath. You're speaking the bay leaf. And what are you speaking? Over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day. If you already make over $1,000 a day, over $10,000 a day, over $10,000 a day. If you already make over $10,000 a day, over $100,000 a day, over $100,000 a day. If you already make over $100,000 a day, over $1 million a day, over $1 million a day. If you are not making, and I'm going to show you the trap in this. I'm about to show you a trap that I see many people fall into. You're not going to fall into the trap because I'm going to tell you what the trap is right now. And you're speaking to the bay leaf. You're charging the bay leaf. And when you sense the bay leaf has received the impression, you're going to write on the bay leaf over $1,000 a day or over $1 million a day or over whatever the number is for you. Now, let me come off screen share and speak with you about the trap. Welcome, new members. Yay! Where's my bell? Money in the vortex. These bells bringing more money, baby. Yes. Bells are all about high vibration, higher consciousness. Angels love bells. All the high spirits love bells. And the low, funky spirits hate them. The high, shrill sound scatters them out. Yay. Nina, welcome to the channel as a member. Yay. Okay, let me tell you a story that will help you understand the trap that some people may fall into. And I'm not going to allow you to fall into any traps as we talk about this. The inspiration for this spell, listen up, this will blow your mind. Share this vid with everyone. Oh, you started drinking fenugreek. Ooh, I love it. You can drink it. You can take the sacred baths in it. You can sprinkle it all around. Baby, fenugreek, fenugreek, fenugreek. The only people who need to be careful of fenugreek are nursing mothers, okay? Pregnant women. Be careful and do a little research and ask your inner guide and ask the baby about the fenugreek. It speeds up libido, which it is creation, manifestation, it money, it's prosperity, it's healing, it's all of that. Ooh, I love fenugreek, love it, love it, love it. We use so much fenugreek seeds at the Christian Witches Convention in our ritual and all throughout the weekend. If you know what I know, go and get you some fenugreek seeds, not the herb, the seeds. So let me tell you what happened and what is the inspiration for this spell and what happened when I spelled myself for this and the results. So here was what was happening in my life when this occurred. Because all these spells, I've been working this stuff for years, and I tell you, all of them have a genesis. All of them have a reason why I created them. I had some pain or I had something I wanted to, like the travel spell that you saw me cast. It's because I had a high aspiration. I had an aspiration for us and all of our retreat attendees to be able. It's amazing for our hair. Ooh, Unique Organics Hair Care. You are a goddess of hair. Tell us about it. Okay, we're going to use that in the hair. Tell us, do you put it in like castor oil or olive oil, or do you just tea, wash your hair, and boil it, wash your hair with it? What do you do? We'd love to know that in the comments. Okay. So all of these spells came from either a painful problem or high aspiration. In money magic, this is what we teach all of the incredible holistic healers in money magic. We teach them to understand who they are, who the avatar is. The avatar is not what you think. Who the avatar is, what is the avatar's painful problem, or what is the avatar's high aspiration, and what is your offer that solves that, that either, pardon me, solves their painful problem. I'll give you a few. Fibroids, where the women are just bleeding like crazy every month. This is a painful problem, especially for women of color. I had that problem. So, healers, if you know how to solve that problem, you can make a shit ton of money because there are so many women walking around right now with that problem. Here's another painful problem: men who can't get it up. That's a painful problem. Their testosterone went out the door. They got no drive. They can't get the thing up. They can't impress the woman in their life. It's a painful problem. Help brothers solve that problem. And when I say brothers, I mean all men. I don't mean just black men. I mean all men. Black men are my brothers too. And so are all the men on the entire planet. Okay. I saw a comment. It was very interesting. They asked, what were people doing at the Christian Witches Convention that are not melanated? I didn't understand the question. This community is not only for melanated people. I love melanated people. I love Chinese people. I love white people. I love purple people. I love green people. I love Spanish people. I love Latin people. I love European people. I love everybody. My love ain't specific. What was that about? But that's an aside. It shows the level of self-love that they are not in. Because when you love yourself in totality, you love everyone in totality. Because love doesn't separate and love doesn't divide. Love unites into oneness. Okay, so I just want to talk about that. Anyway, let's go further. People assume that because I'm a black woman, I'm all black power. I'm black power, not to the exclusion of anyone else. I love being black. And I also understand that my identity is not black. I always say on YouTube, I've been saying this on YouTube for over a decade, I'm not a Black woman, I just look like one. I am infinite source. You are infinite source. Now you're wearing a costume. In this particular incarnation, you're wearing a ball gown, you're wearing a costume. Don't get the costume confused with identity. Your identity is not a Chinese person. Your identity is not a Haitian person. Even though those are wonderful, you chose that identity for, you chose that ball gown for some reason. Your identity is infinite source. Your identity is God. Your identity is I am that I am, whatever you desire to call it. That's everyone's identity. Stop listening to these people talking about those people are not as spiritual as ours because they don't have the mitochondria DNA. Shut up! Everybody got fucking mitochondria DNA. Only Black women have the Eve DNA. Okay, do some more studying, boo. Do some more studying because you want to separate. Do you understand? These are false identifiers that are being perpetrated in the minds of humans so that we can divide, so that the powers that be that we really ought to be looking at and calling to account, we're so busy being fighting amongst each other with these separate identifiers, divide and conquer. It's an age-old system that we don't look at the true perpetrators of horror on this planet. Because we so busy fighting with each other. You're Black, but I'm white, but I'm straight, but I'm gay, but I'm old, but I'm young, but I live here and you live there, and I'm in the hood and I'm not. Shut up. When we should be looking at big pharma and while the puppeteers of humanity feeding you bad food, yeah, keep them fighting amongst each other. Because then when they're looking at each other, they're not looking at us. Look at the true perpetrators on this planet that ain't got your good at hand, and lock arms with your white brother, sister, whatever, and make some real change on this world. Do you understand that we're in crisis right now? There's a health crisis around this entire world. They're feeding us bad food by the droves, dumping sugar in all our food in America. And then the same people that make the bad food are making the meds. Then they're pumping you with full of pills. Every time you go to your doctor, you get a pill. Then you go the next time, you need 2 now. Then you go the next time, you need 3. Then you go the next time, you need 4. And all the pills are fucking up your entire body. But you talking about, I don't like white people. And you got high blood pressure. Boo, maybe you got high blood pressure because you don't like white people. I mean, let's not be ridiculous. If you're bringing that to your magic, cleanse yourself. Because the infinite source, the all, spirit, is no respecter of persons. Now, y'all say that in church. Oh, God is no respecter of persons. But you're a big respecter of persons. They say Sunday is the most segregated place on the entire planet. Bad food, bad water. Come on, soul whisperer. Bad air. But we're not holding them accountable. We're so busy fighting with each other that we cannot hold the true perpetrators poisoning the soil, chopping down all the trees. If we actually united, we could actually change the whole planet and we could stop the perpetrators of evil on this planet, the dark arts, the people that, do you understand that I am wearing a white hat on purpose and white on purpose because I wear the white hat. I'm for team humanity. Come on, team humanity. Let's win. Let's thrive. Let's be in love. Let's be in oneness. Be rich. Be happy. Travel the world. Fulfill your dreams. Be generationally wealthy. Help your children. Help your grandchildren. I am on team white hat for all of humanity. But do you understand that there are some very sick sociopaths that are not on team humanity? They're not friends of humanity. They're not. And you need to call them to account. And understand we cannot be powerful if you're separated. Come together right now. Come together right now. Come together. All right. Come on, baby. They done got me worked up today talking about white people and Black people. What the fuck are you talking about? And Black people, let me tell you something. Go on your ancestry and see how much Irish and Scottish you got in your blood. Native American. So what you going, if you hate white people, you hate yourself because you hate the Irish that's in your blood. And you don't know if the Irish in your blood or the Scottish in your blood came from slavers. It might not have come from slavers. There were Scottish people that were free. Go do real history, not the fucking history they show you in books. Go read history, real history. Scottish people were friends and Scottish people were enslaved too. What if your enslaved great grandfather was a Scottish man who fell in love with your black great grandmother and they have beautiful children? What are you talking about? Get the hate out of your system. Because when you are in love, when you are in self-love, you have no hate to offer anyone. Let's get back to our spell. I had to say that. Because people be asking me some interesting questions in the comments, and I'm like, oh, wow, my work on the planet is not done yet. I can't even take a vacation from these interesting people. I can't even take a fucking vacation because humanity needs all hands on deck. That's why I work with so many holistic healers, teachers, way showers, light bringers, light workers. This planet needs all the light workers, light bringers, magicians, witches, wizards, teachers, way showers, wisdom keepers, torch bearers to stand up and you work your fucking magic now. We need you now, baby. Look at this planet. We are the first people that ever made up enough firepower to kill ourselves and most life on this planet. You don't think we need help? Come on, baby, help us. Stand up and help the whole humanity. All right, now, let me tell you about Bob Proctor and where this spell came from. So I had a difficult time because tell me if you have this issue, anyone, tell me if you have this issue. You want to be you want to be a practitioner of magic. You want to lead retreats. You want to do healing work with people. You want to do yoga with people in the woods, maybe. And you want to take people to all these amazing retreats all over the world. You want to coach people. You want to create maybe a farm and have all this natural food. There's something you want to create, right? And you don't know how that thing is going to make money. Like, how is that thing going to make money? Because you don't know. You don't know how it's going to make money. Well, that's where I was because I knew I was to write and speak just like I did just now. That my mouth is open for spirit. Spirit, whatever you want to say to the people, you can use my mouth. I'm like Isaiah. Here I am, send me. My mouth is open, and spirit, whatever you want to say to the people, use my mouth. So my thing is write, speak. That's what I do. Is spell is writing. I wrote 26 books, working on 27, 28, and 29. I speak every day on YouTube. I speak in our groups. That's what I'm here to do. Write and speak. Speak your words. Why do you think I have the throat chakra right here? The Vishuddha. That's my thing. Now, some of you, your thing is art. You need to draw or paint. Some of you, your thing is sculpture. You make things. Some of you, your thing is fashion, design. Some of you, your thing is dance. Some of you, your thing is sing. Some of you, your thing is cooking, food. Some of you, your thing is taking care of elders. Some of you, your thing is tending to babies. You're a baby whisperer. You see, everyone's got their gifting. Get on that. You're running around doing everything but that. You know why? Ooh, the AI agrees with me. Okay? You're running around doing everything except the thing you were born for and the thing that you contracted that you would come and do when you came here. I contracted, yes, I'll write and speak. Yet I was at American Express. I was being a financial advisor. Yes, I didn't publish book one while I was a financial advisor. Not even one book, not even so much as a pamphlet. I didn't even write a paragraph on a blog. That's why I had fibroids in my womb. Look at me, look at me. Am I in your lane? Am I stepping on your toes? I hope so. I hope so. Because that's when you change. I had fibroids in my womb. Why? They're healed now. They're all gone. Why did I have fibroids in my womb when I was walking around at American Express? Because every day I was going to a workplace in corporate America. Yes, it was making me money. Yes, I was successful. Yes, I had hundreds of clients. Yes, people loved me. I loved them. It was wonderful. Except it wasn't my purpose. It was a step on the path, but I stayed there for 2 extra years. I got the call. Okay, write, speak. I was in Toastmasters. I was learning how to speak. I knew I was supposed to be on stage. I knew I was supposed to be speaking in front of people. I've spoken in front of millions of people on YouTube. It probably turned out to be billions before it's all said and done. What? Speak. See, I wouldn't be able to live if I didn't speak. I wouldn't be able to live if I didn't write. Well, had these fibroids in my womb, bleeding like crazy, having embarrassing moments where you think you're good and stuff then came through your clothes and all of that. And you gotta, oh, this is so embarrassing. Having embarrassing moments. Well, something had to change. What had to change? My consciousness. Because this is what Brene Brown says. Look at me. Unexpressed creativity is not benign. Ooh, let me say it again. Unexpressed creativity is not benign, it metastasizes. Ooh, you're not expressing your creativity. You're not expressing what you really have in here that you bought to bring to the world. You have issues in your body temple, I assure you. And you can get rid of them like that, just like I got rid of those fibroids. How? By writing. I was not creating, I was not bringing forth. That energy settled and densified in the womb, sacral chakra. Because I wasn't creating, it's energy seeking to express, but we're clamping it down. I can't do that. What will people think? I don't have time to do that. I got to run to this shit job because I need some more money to pay for this little tiny apartment I'm living in. Do you understand? It's fucking crazy. But that's what we do. It's crazy. It is crazy making. No, I can't let go of this bad job. Why? It's paying my bills. You mean the same bills that you can barely pay right now and you can barely get by? The job is not abundance. There's no job that's abundance. And I wasn't at a job. I was a financial advisor. I owned an American Express franchise. I was an independent contractor. I was not an employee of American Express. I was in corporate America. I was not an employee. I haven't been an employee in decades. I can't be employed. I'm officially unemployable. Nobody can fucking tell me what to do except God. Doesn't mean I'm not coachable. It means I'm unemployable. These are two different things. I'm very coachable. If people who have already done something that I desire to do in the way I desire to do it, show me the way, I will go along with the way. I'm very coachable. I'm not employable. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. So I didn't know how this was going to make money. I wanted to do it. Yet I was like, I got to have some kind of money doing this. So I went through a period that was very difficult. And here was my block. I'll talk to you more about this in the deep dive. Here was my block. My block was I knew how to make money in real estate because I was a real estate investor. I could make $30,000 in one thing at the real estate table. I was making money in real estate, no problem. I was making money as a financial advisor, no problem. Fee for my services will be, and I worked through those, blockages that I had there, and I started to just charge people the fees, and they were paying the fees, no problem. When it came to spirituality, here go more block. I can't charge people for spiritual things. If I charge people too much, they might not like me. People might think I'm fleecing the flock. Hang on, a bunch of other blocks on the spiritual side. Oh, damn. Do the blocks never end? So I was in one of those. Come on, Soul Whisperer. Welcome back to the channel. I love that. I love that. Okay, so I was having that block. Here is, come on, come on, come on. I love that you wrote it in the chat. Unexpressed creativity doesn't go away, it metastasizes. It's not benign, it's not harmless. Every day that you do not express your creativity that naturally wants to come out, singing, writing, speaking, designing, creating your art, this is energy moving through you. Every day that you don't do it, something very bad is happening to you, your health, your energy field, and your wealth. Not as a punishment. What do you do? What happens when you're clamping down on energy? You're doing that. Let the energy flow. You're doing that. And the universe is not punishing you with something in your body temple because you didn't do your purpose. It doesn't work like that. There's no punishment in the universe. There's only the law of cause and effect. There are laws, the seven hermetic laws. Okay. So here I was having a real difficult time with one of my money blocks. Why do you think I do so much money magic? Because I kept having money blocks that I had to get rid of. And it took years. So if you've had a money block for 40 years, do you think one spell is going to take away 40 years of money blocks? I don't think so. You're going to have to work it and go deep with yourself and do that shadow work and work your process. In a couple of years, you'll probably have what you desire. You're not going to get rid of it in one spell, and you had it for 40 years. Okay, I'm just being honest. Okay, so here I was in this place where I didn't have the money. I didn't know how to charge people. I was really having a time with this whole spiritual thing, doing spiritual services for people. And how do you get people to pay you for that? And can I get people to pay me for that? And who, right? Well, one day I was listening to Bob Proctor. And Bob Proctor was the answer for me. Oh my goodness, Bob Proctor said something that forever changed my life. He said many things that have forever changed my life. Bob Proctor, props, props, Bob Proctor. This is a wisdom keeper. This is a way shower. Bob Proctor said this. This is the trap I don't want you to fall into. Listen up, everybody. Everybody, send everybody to this video because everybody has fallen into this trap. You heard the spell that I just said, and I said you could spell for over $1,000 a day, or over $10,000 a day, or over $1,000,000 a day. And someone will say, "Oh, I'm going to do over $1,000,000 a day." And here's the trap: you're not going to get it because your subconscious mind doesn't believe it. It spits it out as does not compute. You ain't never laid your hands on $1,000,000 at one time in your life. But now you're saying $1,000,000 is going to come to you every day. That's not how it works. So I'm going to teach you a hack. This is a subconscious hack that I used, and the thing worked like a charm because it is, baby. That's why you're making this charm bag, this mojo bag. This is what he said to do. Pick a number that you're used to receiving all the time. Pick a number that you're used to receiving all the time. So let's say you're paid right now $5,000 a month. Your subconscious mind believes 5,000. It believes that amount. If you're not a person that's usually making a million or millions, your subconscious mind doesn't believe a million yet. It could, it just doesn't yet. Pick a number that your subconscious mind already believes and vibes with as a yes, so that when you go to do the spell, your subconscious mind doesn't kick it out as no, that's no. Now, here's how it works. If the number is 5,000 for you, this is what Bob Proctor said. Maybe you're used to making 5,000 in a month. What if you made 5,000 in a week? What if you made 5,000 a day? What if you made 5,000 an hour? You see, change the time in which you receive it, not the number. Who got what I said? Let's go into the deep dive so we can talk about this, because what I love about the deep dive is we're together and now we can have a conversation about what I just talked about. I'm going to say this again. You may be tempted to say, well, Casey, I want the max money right now, billionaire right now. I'm a spell for over $1,000,000 a day. It will not work. It's a trap. It's a trap because your subconscious mind doesn't believe the number that you're working with. The number. My subconscious, I grabbed a number that my subconscious believed, $1,000. Okay, is this amazing? Is this amazing? Y'all are getting what I'm talking about. Oh, I love it. I love it. Y'all got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Oh, I love this. I love it. Okay, okay. Baby, we together. We together in this. Because I promise you, the more people I help become wealthy, the wealthier I become. Yay. Okay. So I picked $1,000. That's what I picked. And instead of taking a month to make $1,000, Or instead of taking a week to make $1,000, I just changed the time. See, my mind, my subconscious mind did not spit out. It's mic drop, Gabrielle. Isn't it the most brilliant thing ever? I mean, this little tweak will change your life. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay, so I'm working with a number that my subconscious mind already believes is true. So even if 1,000 is not, if you're not there yet, use 500. Use 500. Don't get your subconscious, work with what is already in your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind creates 96% of your results. If your subconscious mind believes it, it's done. And I'm going to give you the mechanism by which it's done. If your subconscious mind believes it, your subconscious mind is electromagnetic. Your subconscious mind, let's go to physics and let's go to spirituality and energy. Your subconscious mind is non-local. Your subconscious mind and your body is electromagnetic. When your subconscious mind knows something, it puts a charge through your body. It uses your muscles because your muscles are also electric, right? Electromagnetic. And your muscles actually take the action to return to you in the world what your subconscious mind believes. So if your subconscious mind believes $1,000, you're doing $1,000 activity, because that's what your subconscious mind believes. Yes, we're all robots to some extent because we're doing what is programmed into the subconscious mind. If your subconscious mind is programmed at $1,000,000, you are doing the actions, activities, speaking to the people that are $1,000,000. If your subconscious mind believes we're a billionaire, you are doing the actions, taking the habits, speaking with the people that are billionaire. It's all in your subconscious mind, and you can change it. I won't say you can change your subconscious mind like that. You can change your subconscious mind. So, but it takes time, and it takes time to change your subconscious mind. So rather than change your subconscious mind, just work with what's in your subconscious mind right now. What number? Put it in the chat for me. What number right now does your subconscious mind believe? $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 is a number that you receive on a regular basis. $500. That it would be easy for you to make $1,000. And instead of it being a week to make $10,000, it's over $10,000 a day. That's why the spell says over. It's not limiting you. It's making $10,000 a day your floor. So I began to work with this. I said, okay, 25K a month. Okay. 7,000. Okay. Okay. 3,300. I love these numbers. I love these numbers. Okay. So 3,300, over 3,300 a day, over $7,000 a day, over $2,000. I love 2,000. That's very plausible. Over $2,000 a day, 10,000, over $10,000 a day, 7,500, over 7,500 a day. Over, you see, because you make 10,000, but maybe you might take Soul Whisperer, that's where I was, $1,000, over $1,000 a day. My subconscious mind said, well, of course, to the $1,000. I wasn't saying anything foreign to my subconscious mind. And this is how you know what the number is. It's a number that you receive all the time. So that's how you know where your subconscious mind is. And you need to be real clear with yourself. And you need to be real honest with yourself that if you don't get $10,000 all the time, that 10,000 ain't the number, baby. Maybe you got 10,000 once or twice. 10,000 ain't the number. What's the number that you get all the time? What's just a normal number? It's no stretch to your subconscious mind. It's not your subconscious mind won't even bat an eye at it. If you don't get $10,000 all the time, 10,000 is not the number. It may be what you want. It's not the number. You're making it hard for yourself. I said it's a trap. I told you it's a trap. And I see some of y'all falling into the trap already in the comments. You're already falling into the trap. This is why you need money magic. You need to come into money magic ASAP. Okay? 3,700. Very good. I've done it and need to bring it back. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay? So it's got to be a number. This is the magic. This is the real magic of what makes this thing work. Okay, so I said over $1,000 a day. My subconscious mind was like, over $1,000, over $1,000. It's just hearing over $1,000, and it's right on board with me because it knows I get $1,000. And I said a day. Oh, okay. So now it just needs to speed up the time with which it comes because over $1,000 a day is $30,000 freaking a month. And I can tell you that you can live anywhere on this planet very lovely for $30,000 a month. Come on now. $200 a day. I love that. Over $100 a day. If you're used to getting hundreds, say over $100 a day, over $100 a day, because over $100 a day is still $3,000 a month. That's right. Don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the trap. It's a trap because your mind wants to jump high up to where your subconscious mind is not yet. Now, we can get your subconscious mind there. That takes time to reprogram your subconscious mind. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can collapse time if you do this spell. That's the trap. That's where I got it from. And this is what started to happen. I was walking and I was just spelling myself for over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day. Now I was walking and swinging my arms, and I have a chant for you in the spell. And so that is what got me on the frequency of, yeah, this $1,000 just comes every day. Okay. In conjunction, because money comes to you not only because you do magic. Magic and witchcraft cannot replace action. No. So I still took the action of now creating a coaching program that was $999 versus a coaching program that was $299. It was an additional option that I offered. Not long after I did it, what do you think happened? Someone joined that coaching program for $999, and I was like, oh, there's my $1,000 in one day. It works. Of course it works. Of course it works if you work it. Next thing you know, I was like, oh, over $1,000 a day. Do you know how many days I have had that over $1,000 comes to me? And I still use it because I want that to be the floor. Over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day. Sometimes it's a $10,000 day. Sometimes I walk down the street and I say, ooh, I had a $40,000 day today. Ooh, I had an $11,000 day today. And do you know that one time, I'm going to give you an example of an $11,000 day, 5-figure day. It wasn't even hard. I'm going to give you the example of it right now. It wasn't hard. Baby, I keep telling people money is one of the easiest things to manifest if all your gunk was not in the way. Here, I'm laughing at how easy this was. Because I used to think, oh, it's hard to get money, you gotta work hard. Shut the fuck up, lower mind of Valerie. No, it ain't. That's what my lower mind wants to tell me. So hard. You gotta work so hard. Gotta put some elbow grease in it. What is elbow grease? I ain't never seen no grease on my elbows. Matter of fact, my elbows be ashy if I don't take good care of them. I don't know what my parents were talking about. Elbow grease. Do you want to work hard? We were programmed. You gotta work so hard. I dare you to work hard. Work smart. I say MyFi. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Who knows what MyFi is? This is the only action that I take and the only action I offer for clients to take. Massive, intentional, focused, inspired action. Am I working hard right now? No, I'm running my mouth for spirit. This is massive, intentional, focused, inspired action. That's what I take. No working hard. Make your massive action aligned with the goal. Act in alignment with what you're asking for. Over $1,000 a day, then you better have some programs that are over $1,000. Yes. Let me tell you about this $11,000 a day, and then we're going to go into the deep dive. I'll give you the rest of the spell there on this mojo bag. This is so fun. Oh, this is so fun. Baby, when you really get into your living your purpose and doing what you were born to do, it is so much fun. You would not believe how much fun you have. Do you know my job is to travel the world? My job is to travel the world and talk to amazing people and eat delicious food. and stay in mansions. That's my job. What? My job is to talk to amazing people, all of you. Travel the world, stay in lovely mansions. We was just in, did you see that big mansion we were just in on the weekend? I'm telling you the stuff works. I get paid to stay in a mansion. That's my job. And go to amazing countries all over the world and go to Italy and go to the south of to France. We haven't gone to the south of France yet. We've been to Greece, Greek islands. Go hang out on the Greek islands, wear these gorgeous clothes, take pictures. Like that's my job. Do you understand? Y'all better get on purpose and stop out being out here slaving for the system. You're in the matrix. The matrix that told you you had to get a job. You're still in the system. If you're still plugged into the system, I'm gonna pray for you because you're you're suffering, and you don't need to suffer. Suffering is optional. I used to suffer so much. I didn't know. I didn't know I could not suffer. Suffering is optional. Don't choose that option. Some of you are just suffering. Why? Because you don't have self love. Deep, deep, deep self love will take you out of suffering. Okay, let me tell you about this $11,000 story, and then we're going to go on the deep dive. So we're at the Christian Witches Convention. This was amazing. This was before the Greece and Italy retreat. The Greece and Italy retreat was coming up. We were going to both Italy and Greece together. Italy first, then over to Greece. While we were in Italy, we were going to go to the Vatican. This was before the retreat, so I'm telling you what it said. We were going to go to the Vatican. First, we're starting at Rome. Then we were going to go to Venice and see that incredible city, one of my favorite cities on the planet. I just love Italy, period, because they give you good food and it doesn't cost you like your whole arm. Like if you want to eat good food in America, you go to Whole Foods, it's whole paycheck. That's what they call it in America. In Italy, you get good food. It doesn't cost you an extreme amount of money. Everybody's eating good food in Italy. You can just eat your way through Italy, okay? So we're in Italy and we're going to Florence. We're in the hills of Tuscany. And then we go over to Greece and we're on the Greek islands. And oh, it's just amazing. So the retreat was $5,500. Okay. And we're at the Christian Witches Convention, and I let folks know that in a couple of months we're going to be taking this trip. And if you'd like to, no, I think the trip was actually $7,500, and I think there was a $1,000 off or a $2,000 off special if you were at the Christian Witches Convention, because we always give specials to people who travel and invest. Well, that other people don't know about. It doesn't go on the website. It's for the people that are in the room. Well, I think it was $5,500 per person. So we were talking, and she was like, "Yeah, I really want to go in this Italy. Oh my goodness, I haven't been. It looks so amazing. It's calling me. I want to go." Okay, great. So we have the conversation, and the mother and the daughter were having this conversation. And the mother said, "I'm paying for her." Can you imagine? Isn't that beautiful? Your mom's paying for you to go on an amazing retreat in Italy. And so she got the daughter signed up. Yay! $5,500. Yay! Welcome to Italy. Yay! And the mom said, "You know what? I think I'm going to." We were like, "Perfect. There's room." She went ahead and signed 5,500, $11,000. I mean, this shit ain't hard. It ain't hard. And if resistance is not in the way, baby, you're on a lazy river ride. Why is the bird going with the current of air? Why is the fish swimming with the current in the ocean? Why is the polar bear playing in the snow, but you, the human, supposedly the highest intelligence on the planet, you just struggling, you're disease ridden, you're hangry and angry, you got jealousies, you got skin issues, you got. Why are you suffering? Why? Supposedly, we're the highest intelligence on the planet, full of bad food, full of big pharma. I wish I would take a pill from a doctor. I wish I would. Do you understand these doctors are trying to kill you? But real slow, they want to milk you for about a good 10 years and get all the money out of you before they kill you. Do you? And that's not a conspiracy theory. Medicine practiced in the United States, rightfully practiced medicine in the United States, kills 300,000 people per year. If airplanes around the globe killed 300,000 people in a year, we would land all airplanes until we can figure out what the fuck is going on. But it is a-okay for doctors and pharmacists in the United States of America to kill, murder 300,000 people every year. Why are you still going to these murderers? And some people, I gotta ask my doctor if I can put cinnamon in my coffee so I don't want to be diabetic. You on 4 diabetic medications and you get 4 diabetic shots a day. One of our coaches healed herself from 4 diabetic shots a day. But you asking if something that grew out of God's green earth, you got to go and ask your doctor if you can take it. The doctor's probably going to say, no, you can't take cinnamon because that would cut into my profits. And yet, if you tell them to come to an ayahuasca retreat, if you tell them to come to a plant medicine retreat, if you tell them to come to Sedona and get in a vortex and heal your body, they'll look at you like, what? Oh, no, I can't take ayahuasca. No, but you can take 4 diabetic pills every single day and 4 shots every day. Okay, you choose. You choose. I don't know what's going on with people. I don't. I'll tell you one thing. I'm here, the friend of humanity, to lift us all out of that. To lift us all out of that. I'm not saying every doctor is a murderer, and I'm not saying every doctor is bad. Yes, baby, if something happened, I break my leg or something, I don't know, cancel. Something happens and I'm bleeding out. Yes, take me to the hospital. To be on the ongoing care under the ongoing quote unquote health care in the United States of America. The AI agrees with me, baby. Don't do it. If you love your life, you will not be under the ongoing care of anyone who is in the traditional healthcare system that has been thoroughly captured by the pharmaceutical companies that are pumping you for billions of dollars. I love you. I'll see you in the